Wounds are our gifts, and I'm not much concerned with how people look at me. I really just want to help the other girls that are on the street that don't have a voice right now. These are good kids, kids that have been sexually abused by relatives or friends of the family, kids that have went through a good deal of emotional abuse from parents that are drug users. They want love and they don't receive it from their home, and so they run away because they have no other choice. Someone has to be the advocate for teen prostitutes and teen runaways. It's not really about me. It's about someone being the advocate for the voice that remains unheard. It's about someone being the advocate for the children of the night. And that's what I want to be.
What does survival really mean when you're out there?
Keeping your sanity. You know, and at 14, what do you really know about survival? What you know is that you don't want to be in a dumpster. What you know is that you don't want to be cut. What you know is that you don't want to be beat up. You know, but the reality is that when you go out there and that's the life you live, you know, you're going to get cut. You're going to get beat up. You're going to get robbed. You're going to get raped. You're going to get tortured verbally, mentally, physically, and emotionally by these people, you know, and that's what's not glorified in society.
Today on Trisha, these teens will get a startling look at their potential future. You know what do you think? See, I'll fly over the table right here. My next guest can relate because as a teen, she was out of control and it led her to a life in a gang. It led her to prostitution. You devoted a lot of your life to rescuing young teens.
13 years ago, I bought an apartment building and I spent 10 years rescuing teen prostitutes from the streets because I used to be one. 4,500 kids later, I'm still rescuing.
But what got you to that point? What made you change?
The reality is that one day, my best friend died. She was the only friend that I had. And I was very suicidal, I was very sad, and one day I had to say to myself, you are responsible for the choices that you make, and you are responsible for your happiness, not your mother, not your father, not your grandparents, not your sister, not your brother. I am responsible for my happiness, and when I made that decision, my whole life changed.
Yes.
Because I used to be you and you, I know that things can change.
They headed straight to the Bergen County Jail.
And it became an addiction. It became an addiction to rescue these kids the same way that nobody rescued me, the same way nobody rescued my sister. I felt it was my duty because I understood them the most and because they seemed to connect with me the most. I felt it was my duty to rescue them. And in the last 16 years, I've rescued over 5,400 kids with no fanfare, no cameras, no awards, no ego, just for the sake of rescuing. This is one of those jobs that you don't really get to hear about on the internet. You know, I can't really talk about, you know, girls that are out on the streets because they just don't want to be fucked by their father another night. So they'd rather be fucked by a stranger than to be fucked by their father. I can't talk about, you know, the kids that are out here because they don't fit in at home or because their parents don't want them. I can't get on social media and talk about that. And
my friend's daughter has been missing. We're going on a couple of weeks now. You think it won't happen to you or somebody that you know until it happens to you or somebody that you love. And then you're like, oh my God, please help me. That's where I come in. This is the work that I don't get on the internet and publicize because, you know, when it's somebody that you know and somebody that you love, you don't really want to exploit them. So now I'm at a motel. So I can let them know in case she comes to check herself on in here that she shouldn't be here. Hi, sir. I don't mean to interrupt you. This is my friend's daughter. She was last seen here. We don't know where she is, and I just wanted to know if you could keep this. I don't need you to post it, I just want you to keep it. In case somebody tries to bring her, she's underage. Hey there, brother. You live in this neighborhood? I'm gonna make it my mission, as I always do, to make sure that she's found safely. Okay, so